What is up, everybody? My name is Eriss. I'll be a fair man today, taking you guys back to Fallout 4. And last time we finished up all the new content. We unlocked Halloween decor. So we have a bunch of these little like candle bottles, and I decided. So we lost a follower. Not a follower. We didn't lose a follower. We didn't lose a follower at all. We lost a villager. So I decided to make a cemetery. Which is very morbid, but I feel like it's an appropriate response to do. Someone littered on their graves. But that is what we took care of last time. And ew, these are so gross. Anywho, I've delayed the main quest again. I am so sorry. Not really, but I am. So there was something I totally forgot to deal with. Ever. Like, casually just forgot it. And like, my literal favorite, my all-time favorite follower is here. So today we're gonna go explore Vault 81 and see how much we can help with them.
Hey, at least it's honest work.
Why did you just sprint up to me like a little weirdo? Why would you just run up to a stranger like that? Sorry. A little stressy. This is stressy today. I just can't believe how close we are to...
This is the only vault I know that people still call home. Kind of weird that they still want to stay out here all by themselves.
Press the button. No?
Hold it right there. Vault 81 security. I don't know where you got your hands on a working Pip-Boy, but you better start talking.
Vault 111.
I got it in Vault 111.
Vault 111?
I'm sorry, I forgot the helmet.
And what sort of business are you looking to take care of here in 81?
I forgot I had the TV screen on from last episode. Looking to trade.
Just looking to do a little trading.
Is that so? And you expect me to believe that? Oh, Overseer.
Who is it, Edwards?
That took me so far off guard.
Ma'am, some new Commonwealth traveler. Not one of our usual traders.
Well, if someone wants in, they can earn it like everyone else. Let me speak to them. Sorry about that. Officer Edwards here was just doing his job. I'm sure you can understand our need for caution.
Yes.
For newcomers, we like to operate on exchange. You help us, we help you.
Help a vault dweller?
But I'm a fellow vault dweller. Can't you just let me in?
Excuse me, ma'am. Before you arrived, she did say she was from Vault 111. And she's in possession of a working Pip-Boy.
Is that so? I'm going to allow it. Edwards, open the door and make the announcement.
Yay!
Officer Edwards and I will meet you at the entrance.
Okay, if you guys are using my playthrough to learn about how to play Fallout 4, don't necessarily trust me, guys. I always do high charismatic builds. Charismatic, that's not a word. High charismatic builds so that I pass everything, so I don't have to deal with it. If you fail that check, you have to bring them like 3 fusion cores or something. But at this point in the game, obviously we have them. I'm just lazy. Okay,
My guys
forgot
have
to
been
bring
working
them.
doubles for weeks now. They need a break.
Everyone's working hard right now, Cal. You think I don't know that? Just do the best with what you can. That's all I'm asking.
Fine, I'll see what I can do. But you and I both know we can't keep going on like this.
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway. Gwen McNamara, Overseer. Welcome to Vault 81. We've
Eriss
never encountered
Chaos.
a fellow Vault
Butthead.
dweller. Is this Vault 111 you mentioned still operational?
No.
No, not anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. What happened there? Did something go wrong?
Cryo malfunction?
They had us cryogenically frozen in these pods. But something malfunctioned.
Oh my god. All those lives lost due to some malfunction? That's unacceptable. I suppose we've been lucky. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries. We'd like to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
Valid. Your vault seems very impressive.
I'm impressed you maintained a successful vault for this long.
Thanks. I owe it to the overseers before me, but some here would disagree. A few believe opening the doors to the Commonwealth was a mistake.
Well, interaction's good, you know?
Interaction is a good thing. The Commonwealth is improving.
Fingerprints
So I've
on my
heard.
screen.
But it's still got a long ways to go. Now, I have work to do. If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
Not my computer screen, on my character's face. There's fingerprints. Guys, go back and look, and you can see like the along the face. Okay.
No signs of radiation.
Hey, Ashes.
Liar.
Get up here.
Hi, baby.
Ashes, where are you going? Ash! Damn it.
Okay.
Aaron's
Well,
not going to like this.
cat's not getting very far, huh? Let's
Your
go
friend
down.
Looks like she's looking for a fight.
Yeah, she is. She's a fighter. Duh. Man, I love coming across the surviving vaults in these games. Fallout 3 didn't have any as far as I'm aware. Fallout 4 has 2. And one, I shouldn't do another figure. One of them is in the DLC. Is in Far Harbor.
Hey lady, are you really from the Commonwealth?
I sure am. Sarcasm.
Me? No, I'm from the moon. Still got cheese on my shoes.
I guess that was a dumb question. But I bet it's your first time here. I can show you around the vault if you want. Just 5 caps.
Show me around.
Okay.
I'll gladly
Give me
pay
a
for
tour,
this one.
Austin. Here's
Last
the
one got
caps.
scammed.
Yes! I gotta show you to Erin. She's gonna flip. Follow me. We'll start over here.
Austin gives one of the best tours in this entire game. Therefore, I'm completely down to show it. To
This
pay
is
for
the
it.
depot. The Combs family run it. Erin and I are best friends. Her mom and dad fight a lot, so I don't like to go in there when they're around. But if you need something, they're the ones that have it.
What do they fight about?
What do they fight about?
Shouldn't tell you this, but everyone says Mr. Combs is sleeping with Tina. Mrs. Combs doesn't know, but he's always leaving her to do all the work while he hangs out with Tina. Next
That's
stop,
so rude.
the Overseer. I bet you killed a lot of strange things. Ooh, and raiders. I bet you fought raiders too.
Hi.
Excuse me.
Sorry,
Hey,
new gal.
what are you
Not a lot of time to
doing?
talk right
You're
now.
gonna miss the best part.
Sorry.
Hey, Austin.
No.
Pretty good tour, right?
Bridge. Oh, well. Don't interact with people, apparently. Anyways, he was going to show us up here, which is where McNamara's office is. Where we get the classic.
She's looking pretty
Have
bad.
you been down to medical to see Dr. Forsyth yet? He told me he's very interested in meeting you.
Nope, I have not been. I'll go down there. But yeah, he gives... This is why I don't do what I do. He gives one of the best tours where he shows you, he introduces you to people.
Oh, so Aaron and I
Calvin-
can just wait? You're gone more than you're here. Whatever happened
they're
to
fighting
loving
again.
husband and father?
Calvin here.
I swear, it's something new every day.
Hi, Calvin.
Sorry, new gal. Not a lot of time to talk right now.
Just for a
Not
moment.
even just for a moment.
A moment? Well, I suppose. Not like I actually want to get back to work.
Lots of
So
upkeep.
there's a lot of upkeep going on right now?
Hell, you could say that again. Old 81 here, she's a straight-up wreck. Pretty solid for a while, easy enough to keep up with her needs, but in the last few years or so, damn, she got feisty. Been going through tools like they were going out of style, so if you got any, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Good deal.
Sure. You got yourself a deal.
Stupendous. One less thing to bug the Overseer about. Anyway, here I am running my mouth when there's work to do. Sorry I can't talk longer, stranger. But mind the maintenance. Shouldn't get in your way, at least.
Sick. Thank you, Calvin. He's continuous. You can bring him stuff and he'll just... I think if you bring him stuff, he pays you for it. However, here's a storage room. After we finish the storyline, there's a storyline here. We will... That room will change. That's all I gotta say. Diner hall. Bring over here. Oh, someone tipped over the mannequin. In here, there's a magazine.
Perfect.
I love it. I didn't think I'd ever make it in with the hours I've been working.
In here is Granny. Oh, Granny's not in here. She does the hydroponics lab.
Don't try anything.
Then we'll go over this way. I'll give you guys a tour of myself.
Sorry about to see how it never ends these days.
That's valid. Then we have the classroom here, which would be in session.
I'll have to remember to drop off that lamp before work tomorrow.
Why are you colored like that? I've never been colored like that before. Hi, Austin. Bye, Austin. That's like a really rude question, yeah, but that's genuinely not usually her character. Aaron.
Hi there.
So I've never seen her like that. Like, she looks like she's a bad spray tan.
Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen my cat?
No. What? Am I stuck? Left the vault.
I think he's left the vault. I saw him run by me when I got here.
Left the vault? Oh, please bring him back. Please. No one else would set foot outside for him.
I'll find him, don't worry.
I'll find him for you.
Thank you.
Obviously, we're
His
not
name
getting
is
through
Ashes. He's the sweetest little gray cat.
all of,
I just want him to come home.
I'm not gonna get through all of Vault 81 today, by the way. It's not gonna happen. One part of it is massive.
Rachel.
So we're just gonna do whatever we can here and get to know this vault.
Welcome, welcome.
Hi.
I hope I'm not being presumptuous, but I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples, even just the blood sample?
Why?
Why do you need medical samples?
It's for my research. The people of Vault 81 have been genetically isolated from the Commonwealth for many generations. I'm trying to determine what the genetic variation is between the two populations.
Sure.
Sure. You can have some blood.
Excellent. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood.
Like anywhere? Oh.
This'll only take a sec. There. Hardly hurt a bit, eh? Thank you. This will be a great help.
Thank you.
Now, I need to get these prepared immediately.
Sick. Well, there's that. Let's go find the kitty. I don't necessarily know all of the triggers. I just, to get all of this going. I know there's just a lot of miscellaneous quests that are around here. But let's go find Ashes. Help Aaron, and then we'll come back and we'll possibly get another quest, and then we'll see what happens there. Because this quest, it's a little time consuming. Fun fact. Yep, let's go get the cat. The TV is really funny though. I like that. I freaking love finding the weird masks in these games. Like clearly, like YouTube, I had my Pilfer mask, my platypus mask, my Niffler mask. There it is. Here we are, TV. Man, I wonder what kind of mask we're gonna find in about. Or guess what? I know this video is coming out after Avowed came out, and I have no freaking clue what the design mechanism was, is, will be. I don't know. Holy frick, I so hope I went with such a bonkers, not like completely, but like mostly, like God type, you know?
Stick to the road.
So that would be fun. Anyways, Ashes didn't go very far, however. There's a random occurrence that can happen over here. That's not it. A random occurrence can happen where you're walking over here and you'll get bombarded by a bunch of named ghouls. Except for the named ghouls will be the names of the people who are in the vault with you. Doesn't happen every time, obviously, because it didn't happen this time. But it's a possibility. And it's really interesting to have happen. It just shows the level of PTSD your character actually has. If you're assigning names to these ghouls out of pure guilt, grief, just trauma, like knowing all these people you knew for who knows how long is now dead, and these things that you think are them are attacking you because you're the only survivor, is like so effed up.
Is that your Pip-Boy?
Is that your face? I hope not.
Your lady friend looking for trouble? I feel like she's sizing me up.
Yeah, because she thinks you're pretty. But it's like there's just like really wild things like that. Like imagine if they put that level of detail into this entire game. Don't get me wrong, it's a great game. It's a great game for 2015. Great game for 2015. Just, I have higher expectations in 2032 when Fallout 5 comes out. There's no announced date. I'm just...
Well, hello.
I'm just messing around.
You found him! Thanks, ma'am. I was so worried about him.
Oh no.
Bringing back your cat almost got me killed.
But Ashes didn't get hurt, right? Anyway.
Frick, I hit the wrong button.
Mom says I can give you this. Ashes!
Sick. Okay.
I was so worried about
Watch out for the maintenance heads around here.
Austin's in a clinic, so I have a feeling this is gonna kickstart our adventure, actually. So let's go see.
Just happy you're back.
Let us go see Austin.
You have to do something, Jacob.
I'm running the test as fast as I can, Priscilla. I can't treat Austin until I know what he's infected with.
See?
Not now, Bobby. And you, stranger,
The
will
back
have
of
to
her
wait
neck's a
your
different
turn.
color.
We have an emergency here. Austin got bitten by a
told you,
mole
she's
rat.
funny. Her
Isn't
hands
that
are
enough,
funny.
Jacob? There can't be that many mole rat diseases or toxins.
At least she can't have that much dirt on her face.
Hopefully she'll find something. But these aren't ordinary mole rats. Who knows what kind of diseases they are carrying. Because he's just a child, it's affecting him more severely.
Dr. Forsyth, please. I think I found something that might help Austin.
Bobby!
Hold on, Priscilla. What is it, Bobby?
Well, you know that door Austin found? He found it because of me. I keep my private things in there. He saw me get them.
You mean your chems?
Get to the point, Bobby. What did you find in that place?
It's like a whole extra vault in there, but half ruined and caved in. There was this terminal there, so I started poking around in it. There were some notes and stuff about using mole rats to grow viruses. But they also said that they used them to make vaccines and treatments.
A secret vault? Good Lord, I've never heard of such a thing.
Bobby, you're a genius. A junkie genius. There might be a cure for whatever Austin got from that mole rat somewhere in that place. You there. How would you like to do Vault 81 a favor and possibly save my boy's life?
Glad to help.
I would be glad to help.
I was hoping I could count on you. Bobby here will show you where he keeps his secret stash. There is a chance that somewhere in there is a cure for Austin. If you find it, bring it to Dr. Forsyth. And for Austin's sake, please hurry.
Follow me.
Okay. Never mind, I guess we're doing all of this in one video. Sick. I didn't expect it to trigger so quickly. Probably because I didn't do the tour, actually. I failed the tour. That happens. Old Rusty. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let's get in there. Okay, so we have to go through this entire vault to find a cure for Austin. That is our goal. And that is how we will be spending the rest of this video. Jeez. We're caving in here. They got any vault suits in here? This is the kind of vault I'm used to. Minus what we're gonna get bombarded with. Because frick me, man. Anyone here like mole ratties? No? Me neither. So, oh my gosh, so in Fallout 76 we actually get these crates. And we can scrap them and they're like full of materials. It's really cool. 10 mil. Radio's off. Car hasn't been on in generations.
You're just wasting space.
You're wasting space. Hey, it's a freaking vault. Oh, hi. Huh, robots. Wrench. We need that. So, since I'm in here, might as well, you know. So, really random question. Actually, it's not random. It's on the topic of game makers, you know. Who is excited for the Oblivion remake?
Engagement with multiple hostiles. Progress.
Here!
Please
I'll say
stand
this
clear
for
of
ya.
the combat area.
You know how to show a girl a good time.
Hey, Kate, wait a minute. Let me see you.
Hey, what you need?
Trade.
What's yours is mine.
I was notified that they don't, unless it's their own weapon, they don't have ammo, you know? So, cartridge, I give you that. What do you got in here, actually? Shells? I don't got any shells, I don't think. I got cannonballs, though. What I got going on in here? Plasma 10, Grognak's axe, you don't like. 45? I don't have enough 45 to share. I don't know. We'll just keep trucking along, you know. Ooh, Wonder Glue. Man, all this junk, Fallout really knew how to make all this stuff useful. Kind of missed the days when it wasn't useful, to be honest. Like, you know how much nicer it was? You could go through and like look at a box and be like, that box was completely a waste of my own time. Instead, now you're like, do I actually need that? I might need that. Crazy. That I need. Maybe. Bonkers, huh? Who does this? Okay. Bro. So here, any terminals with information, I will definitely, oh, that was just a default. That was a reflex. If you guys have ever played Fallout 76, there's dailies. And in those dailies, they ask for you to pick up really random things. Show, no, were, yes. Hire? No. Frick. That was a really good guess, though. Actually, I suppose it wasn't a good guess. Oops. That. If show didn't work, higher probably. Oh, it's different spots. It's more of what's in the correct spot. So the double E, I'm guessing? Or it starts with a W. It's an excellent point, actually. Thank you for making that. Please tell me there's a reset in here. If there's not a reset, I'll go away and I'll never come back. I'm kidding. Dud remove? Frick that. Frick that, man. Okay. Let's try that again. Song. 0. Still doesn't start with an S. Okay. West. 1. This? No. Meat. No. Maybe? Oh. West and meat ends in a T. Unit. Electron control. Sick.
Powering up. Protectron
Sick. Okay.
on duty.
Hey, buddy.
Protect and serve.
Anyways, I will have to read all of the lore for you guys in this vault because this one actually is really interesting. Because we're in the experiment part of the vault, and as you can tell, the experiment failed horribly, terribly, atrociously, as you can tell. And it probably failed a long time ago, judging by how much freaking. Actually, well, they were doing mole ready, so it probably did leave it completely raw. Oops. Vault 81 lab mole rats. I'm in danger. I'm kidding.
Oh no, you. That hurts.
Man. These are actually really good for surgical strays are great. Trays are great for steel. Like if you're low on steel, search for surgical trays. You will not regret it.
I'm sure this whole thing is overblown and Austin will be running around tomorrow.
Okay, the crop rotation implement by the hydroponics manager has proven successful by supplying the vault with adequate food. We have not had to intervene, which has eliminated the risk that the vault inhabitants would discover the secret part of the vault. So far, they do not appear to suspect the true nature of their vault. The greenhouse should be a perfect place to introduce the Class C4 and D1 viruses into the population, as well as potential cures should a disease get too virulent. I'm recommending installing hidden sprayers in the ceiling.
Blown or not, we have to do what we can for Austin. I just don't know what I can do.
Neither do I, Priscilla.
Why him? He's just a boy.
Making the perverts look like saints.
You'll see.
But yes, that's what happens. We'll walk around random windows and you'll hear stories going on.
Well, this is gonna be a joy for you. You get to nag me and I can't go anywhere.
Depot.
Oh, real nice, Holt. Make this about you. Don't you think about anyone other than yourself? Your daughter could get sick like Austin, and you're whining about...
I have things to do. We don't have to hide away.
So busy, Holt? You have so much to do. Please, explain to Erin why your needs are more important than her safety.
Just never mind.
Idiot.
Jeez. Okay. What does this say? Depot. Vault inhabitants have unexpectedly repurposed this room to be a kind of store for selling and repairing their possessions. It has allowed this observation port to record interactions between many Vault citizens. The shop will become an important disease vector for spreading airborne class B2 viruses. It will also be valuable for observing the effect of disease on social and economic relationships. This room will become a backup treatment location along with the customary. The primary will still be the clinic under the assumption that severely ill patients will be taken there. Interesting. So they're planning on how to get people sick.
Playing games and come out with it.
Isn't that weird? Oops, hi. There you go, okay. Overseer's office.
You and your staff are to make sure every resident remains under stringent medical observation.
Understood. But Overseer.
No buts. This is for the good of the Vault. We can't risk this pathogen spreading, Dr. Forsyth.
Yes, Overseer.
How is Austin?
The infection has progressed quite rapidly.
We need a way to stop it from spreading.
Then let's hope that outsider pulls through and gets us secure.
There we go, okay. Actually, let's read what their plan was for the Overseer's office. Although the chief scientist argued against an observation port in the Overseer's office, it has turned out to be a boon. We're able to observe the political shifts in governance since the vault door was locked. When we do introduce viruses of the population, we'll need to be able to monitor the leadership's reaction and course of action. Since of oh, yes, vault door locked. Where am I? Oh, hi. Oh, jeez, hi. Dude. It is... Also, there's so many tools in here. There is, like... so much juicy gossip that happens inside this vault. It is astounding, actually. Ow. Excuse you. Like, my little, like, nosy heart is so filled with gossip just doing this mission. It's amazing. I'm not that nosy of a human being. It just is what it is, you know? Requires terminal expert. Frick. Okay. Let's go find the key. They have little cages. Weirdos. Oh, frick me, guys. You're the mother. A mini nuke? Why the frick would they have a mini nuke in here? You guys are so weird. Oh, Ewy, why do you got so much hair on you? You look like a porcupine. You look like a porky. Check password. Research comms. Gotta read that. Okay. That's valid. Okay, we got the password that was sitting on the desk. Let's read this research terminal. Terminal is equipped with Vault-Tec proprietary technology, allowing communications between interlinked terminals. Refer to user manual before use. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, Collins. Testing Dr. Olivia. Do you copy? Dr. Olivia. I do copy. Kenneth. Everything good over there? Just another drill day, right, Overseer? It is, and thank goodness for that. Where is everyone? Overseer, there are just 3 of us here. What's going on? Olivia, are you getting this? Sorry, Kevin, it's been a madhouse on this side. Only 3? Myself, Jim Flint, and that kid, Burrow. Where's everyone? Not over here. Residents are being admitted. They're starting to show up in droves once the news started broadcasting. That's the same way I heard. You'd think Vault-Tec would have had enough warning to call at least a beta drill for the staff this morning. Something must have gone wrong. Phase 1 trial. We've been pretty limited down here, but we've focused on antibiotics and we have our first Petri trials underway. I saw the data last night. It's promising, but do you think it's ready? The trials just started and the virus we're going after has a few days of incubation. But I'm optimistic that later this week we'll see positive results. Okay, keep me posted. Don't begin phase 2 trials until I have an opportunity to go through the new data. Of course, have a good afternoon, Overseer. Food extruder issue. Overseer, do you have a minute? The system isn't instantaneous, Burrow. I hope you haven't been waiting for a reply all morning. Sorry, Overseer, I wanted to notify you about an issue about our food extruder. Okay, I see it now. It looks like a clog in the protein tank. You weren't able to address it on your end? No, Overseer, hardware failures on the residential side must be addressed over there. We can't get to the tanks or nozzles to repair them. Okay, Burrow, I'll have maintenance down there immediately. Go stand by and have Collins contact me if there are still issues in about 10 minutes. Okay. Thank you, Overseer. I'll go there now. Phase 2 trial. Good news, Dr. Olivia. We've tweaked the formula based on phase 1 trial results, and I think we're ready to go with phase 2. How's the mole rat population doing? Very well. The specimens Vault-Tec provided are remarkably hardy. Flint has been doing some radiation testing on them. Is that in the protocol? Not technically, but we noticed some weird stuff happening with the kibble provided for them. Burrow got pretty sick for a day or two, don't ask. Flint's been looking into it. These suckers are big to begin with, and we're thinking it's genetic. Tampered with. Something like that. I think Vault-Tec must have been running some experiments with them. They're all unusually large. If you demonstrate bioluminescence, at least one appears more intelligent than normal. Do you think there's still a useful control? We've divided the colony, separated most unusual specimen, but the control colony on a new diet taken from our own food supply. It's not ideal, but I think we're okay. Very well. Give me the evening to go over your data again. I think we're clear to begin phase 2 unless I find anything I don't expect. Delivery mech failure. Overseer? Yes, Burrow? What is it? I've noticed an issue with our delivery mechanisms. Do you know if anyone's tampered with the nozzles in the residential quarters on your side? I don't know. What are you doing with the delivery system anyways? Phase 2 trial just began. I know, Overseer. I just thought it would be a good idea to run tests on delivery system before we reached phase 3. If we reach phase 3, human trials are not to be undertaken lightly. What kind of tests are you hoping to run anyways? Just a placebo vapor, just to make sure the nozzles are dispensing mist properly. The residents wouldn't even know we had done anything. I guess that's the idea, though. I'll look into the nozzle issue on my end, Burrow. In the meantime, please do not use the delivery system without my direct approval. Please answer. Doctor, please get in touch. I know what you've done. Honestly, I don't blame you. Performing phase 3 trials on non-consenting humans is a breach of ethics, at least according to the world we used to live in. I can keep Burrow together for a while, but Flint's already suspicious. What are we supposed to do over here? I can only lie to them for so long without some actual response from you. Dang it, Olivia, you can't be such a hypocrite that you'd condemn us to die in the name of your personal sense of morality. I know your politics, but I never thought you'd actually leave men for dead. Please reconsider this. Dude, isn't that crazy? So, what we just read, that was a lot. The Overseer failed, not necessarily failed, but technically failed to notify the scientists who come to the vault, and 3 showed up because the Overseer wasn't wanting to run these experiments on people. The Overseer blocked the experiment without Vault-Tec's knowledge and locked them in here so that nobody would know. They could not come out. They could not do anything. They were trapped on this side of the vault with enough food to last a lifetime, but mind you, you shouldn't outright kill them. And proceeded to fail well, not fail, but she intentionally failed the experiment to test different viruses on her vault dwellers, and she created a control vault, you know, like what we thought Vault 101 was, but it's not. Vault 101 was the idea of what would happen if we ran an oligarchy, basically. That's not exactly what the thing was for 101, but it kind of was. But so only 3 showed up, and they eventually passed away. And these are their tombs. This is where they were buried. And how were they buried, mind you? Let me introduce you to our friend, my favorite follower, Kiri. Hi.
Oh, another stranger. Are you Vault Tech Security? I've waited so very
They had a Miss
patiently for
Nanny
you to
bot
arrive.
to keep them company and to help them. Yes.
Yes, I am.
Superb! I placed an emergency call so long ago. I was beginning to think something dreadful must have happened. I am pleased to report I completed my primary duties 83 years ago. Thousands of pathogens were grown in the mole rat hosts. Then a single broad-spectrum cure was developed to treat them all. Very satisfying work for many decades. Now, please tell me you are authorized to release me from the lab.
I'm authorized.
I am so authorized. You are released.
Superb. I had almost given up all hope of living here.
That's so
I'll
cute.
open the door for you.
Isn't she so sweet? And then there's a bobblehead in here.
Excellent.
I entrust you with the broad-spectrum cure I developed. If you have an equivalent to my digital Hippocratic oath, please use it quickly to prevent any undue suffering. However, be advised, there is only 1 dose left, and I can no longer make any more.
Thank you, Kiri.
I am most eager to leave.
Thank you.
Thanks for the cure.
It is my hope that this cure finds its way to someone who needs it. Hopefully now I can properly further my scientific research. Since my job here is done, I think I will follow you out.
Valid. Okay, let's explore this room a little bit. But yes, Kiri is the sole survivor of this experiment. Vault 81 mission statement. We're entrusting you with the mission that is critical to all humanity. Vault 81 will be used to wipe out disease as we know it in the human race. Your partition of the vault has been equipped with the state-of-the-art medical research equipment, including the new Contagions Vulnerability Robot, CVR, Infirmary Engineer, CVRIE, aka Curie, as in Marie Curie. There is a century's worth of biological and chemical supplies that are the genetically adapted mole rats, and most important, a vault full of test subjects. As with all great progress, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. You will be infecting the people of the vault with diseases in the attempt to have them develop antibodies. Some may not survive, but you must ensure that breeding population is always maintained. It will take many generations, but with proper procedure, you should be able to develop a disease-resistant group of humans. Your work will be the work of generations. Each generation of scientists must select a chief scientist. Curie will make sure that each reads this mission statement to keep the vault focused over the centuries. We wish you the best of luck. So Curie's been in charge this entire time. I want to ask her some questions.
I would request we travel extensively and collect data.
She is the cutest. Curie's terminal. Research. Memory failures. Terminal is not recommended for research backups. Okay, personal. Initializing greetings. I have been ordered by Dr. Collins to add an entry to this terminal. Dr. Collins was most insistent that this is my terminal. I explained several times that robots cannot own property as per Robco policy, but his orders were most clear and insistent. I will comply with Dr. Collins' wishes and maintain a log when ordered to. Colleagues, I have completed my analysis and integration of the data to make me make me a capable research assistant, I have been commanded to provide an assessment of my colleagues. Dr. Flint is objectively brilliant, although Dr. Collins repeatedly calls him brusque. But I find Dr. Flint's commands and speech patterns easier to parse. His observations are always very astute, and I am learning very much about working with cell cultures from him. Monsieur Burrow is perfectly acceptable to work with. He performs menial tasks, which my programming is perfectly suited for, such as carrying heavy lab equipment. This is strange because my capabilities for such a task are far beyond those of a human male. I'm told by Dr. Collins that this is a sign of respect that Monsieur Burrow is making. This does not compute. Error in cache. Oh. Distress. Unusually agitated say he would not leave his quarters after his morning meal. Dr. Collins assured me this state is temporary and that Monsieur Burrow is merely overwhelmed with the eulogy. Dr. Burrow is deceased. Postmortem indicates he expired from a severe cardiac arrest brought on by advanced age. He died at 5:01 a.m. shortly after waking. In accordance with the doctor's pre-existing orders, the body was cremated and placed in the specific urn alongside Dr. Collins and Dr. Flint. Burrow was of great assistance in continuing the work left to us by the others. My last orders was to continue working on our projects alone, so that our deaths will not be in vain. My processors are fully committed to furthering the study of pathogens and viruses for the betterment of mankind. In honor of this last request, message ends. And that is Curies. Boot up. We're hamstrung with only 3 researchers. Decided to make a few modifications to this Mr. Handy robot, Miss Nanny. Should be really useful for speeding up some of our lab work. I've been pretty anxious since admittance day, and as if the world ending wasn't enough, I'm very concerned about Olivia's motives. Dusting off some of our old robotic chops has been just the distraction I needed. Personality profile. I've decided to write a suite of custom personality settings for the robot. She's a little bit of Liza. I really hope she got into her vault down in DC. And a little bit of my grad school fling from Versailles back in 46. I'm loading her databanks with every great body of work I have access. Kant, Einstein, Bohr, Darwin, Curie, Marie Curie, Faraday, Turing, Braun's a psychopath. She'll have so much to learn. It's already made her feel so much more like a peer in the lab as opposed to an appliance. I'm calling her Curie. I know. I'm never a subtle man. Therapeutic. Curie's been doing great. Flint's finally stopped treating me like a crazy person for insisting we address her as a human. I saw Burrow differential to her in a way that reminds me of seeing him around Rebecca. Back during the drills, it's actually endearing to see. Most importantly, perhaps more surprisingly, she's bringing a sense of normalcy to the lab, keeping us all a bit more grounded. Anything to keep our minds off the situation we're in is all too welcome. I've turned her personality matrix a lot, but it's beginning to feel wrong to manipulate her. I'm going to leave her programming alone for now and just see how she evolves as she keeps learning more. Ongoing directive. Haven't touched this terminal in years, not since I gave it to Kyria as her own. Seeing her reaction to having something as her own was transformational. It just seemed wrong to violate that, so it's truly been for her eyes only ever since. This final entry is an exception, and I suppose it's been written out of habit. As a man used to a lifetimes of recording his experiments, we lost Flint today. Burrow has spent more time helping me around the lab than actually performing research these days. So if only to report my findings, Curie has been a remarkable success. She transcended my expectations of robot programming. Her personality feels as genuine as my own. Her interest in scientific research is insatiable, and seeing her struggle with concepts like morality has been completely moving. Truly, she's my greatest work. I only hope that one day she can see more of the world. If only I could be there to witness her reaction to the blue skies and the butterflies she only heard me sing about. Oh. That's so heartbreaking. Okay, Kiri, let's go. That is so heartbreaking. Come on, friends. We do need to travel with Kiri at some point. We do. I kind of want to send Kate to Sanctuary and run with Kiri for a while.
I never thought I'd be saying this, but I really need your help.
Oh! What? Never mind. That was a plot twist. What's the matter? Hey.
Hey.
Sure, quit stalling. I need you to help me, please.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Kate?
Everything is the matter.
Sorry.
We're friends now, which means I can trust you with anything. I'm also hoping it means you've got me back, because I need it now more than ever. I'm sick, and I don't think I can hide it from you anymore.
Deep breath.
Okay, calm down and take a deep breath. If you're sick, I want to help you.
Okay. It's like this. Ever since I left home, I've been using
Sorry for this long episode.
I don't know why I'm still taking that crap, but I can't stop. And believe me, I've tried. I can't even go a day without it anymore, and I'm fucking sick and tired of it. I've even been doing it behind your back. Sneaking doses when I think you aren't looking. Worst of all, it's been making me sick. I've been spitting blood and I don't feel right inside. I need to get this shite out of me system before I wind up dead.
Tell me how.
Tell me how we can clean you up.
Well, there might be a way, but it's not gonna be easy. There's supposed to be a vault somewhere out here. A place called Vault 95. I've heard that Vault Tech used it for some kind of social experiment. Stuck a bunch of junkies inside to poke and prod. Well, they supposedly had some special method to clean up those blokes in there. Some kind of a machine or something. If we could get inside, maybe that machine could help me.
Vault 95?
Do you know where we could find Vault 95?
Not really, no. All I know is it's supposed to be somewhere
we know where it
in the
is. We haven't been to it, but we know where it is.
Commonwealth. Look, I don't want you to
close.
think I'm some kind of low-life junkie. A stupid girl
Okay,
who's
we'll wait on
harming
Kiri
herself
then.
for no good reason.
That was
From
a
one
plot
friend
twist.
to another. All I'm asking is for your help. When you're ready, take me out to Vault 95 and help me put an end to me pain.
Okay. Let's go wrap this up. Oh. Okay. Okay, I see.
Your Pip-Boy ever act up like
Let's go help Austin get this entire thing wrapped up so this episode's a little bit longer. Turn Kiri over to the medical guys here and Kiri. And then we're gonna wrap up for the day, and then next time we'll take care of Kate. Kiri, I'm sorry I'm skipping the line, but I'm definitely doing Kiri because she has the most interesting line possible. I love her storyline so much.
The cure. You found it.
Here you go.
Here. Take the cure and use it on the boy.
Only one dose? I hope this works.
Kate, suck
if
it.
It doesn't. There won't be anything to analyze to try again.
Kate would let a kid die.
This works.
I heard you had returned.
Freaking Kate. She's really hard for me because, like, I'm trying to help people and she doesn't want to help people. She wants to burn the world. However, shoot, did she?
It shouldn't be long.
Butt cheek.
What? Where am I?
You're in the clinic. You were really sick, Austin. Our visitor from the Commonwealth saved your life.
Really? Gee, thanks, man.
I was worried to death about you, Austin. What got into your fool head? Going into a place like that?
Nothing exciting ever happens here. I just wanted to see what was in there.
Well, if it hadn't been for our friend here, you might have died. Thank you. I know you made sacrifices to help him. I know Dr. Pinsky will be grateful. For my part, I'd like to give you this syringer. I had it for years and never really had a use for it.
She's not the only one. The whole vault is thankful. I'd like to give you a room here in the vault. A place you can call your own.
Yes!
It's in the main hall. On the left as you get off the elevator. Once again, thank you.
So,
Yes, you'd think Bobby DeLuca would have reached out for help by now. That boy is useless.
so here's the thing. If you don't do...
I have been trapped so many years. I believe it's customary to thank you for your role in saving me. My entire life has been in this vault. I have analyzed and learned everything there is to know here. So now I must see the rest of the Commonwealth, consult with scientists, unearth more data to challenge my hypothesis.
Warn about the outside.
After the bombs, the Commonwealth is a little lacking in the science department.
But surely there is still men of learning out there, and if nothing else, there is data. I can see you already have company. I do not wish to intrude, but I must ask. Please, madame, can you take me with you?
Maybe later.
Maybe later?
Well, perhaps for now I will help out here. But if you change your mind, please, you must find me.
Of course. Yeah, so Kira will be here in the medical clinic, doing what she's done best. Let's go find our room. There's obviously like little things we can do. Let's also talk to Calvin first. So let's go give Calvin all the tools we just found.
Nice pit boy. If it ever starts acting up, I'll see Alexis.
Calvin?
Hey there, you got some tools for me today?
Sell tools?
Yep, here you go.
Perfect. Keep an eye out. We can always use more.
Sick. Oh, you want hammers? I got a bunch of wrenches. So we now have a room. Remember our little science lab? Here we are. Which we sadly cannot. Hi, buddy. What the heck? So we can't decorate this room, however, well, the lab coat. This is our room. We can do the little like decorate, you know, and put our bobbleheads here and whatnot. If you never got into the customizing into the settlement building. But anywho, that is all the time we have for today. So, say hi to Cheshi. Hi, Cheshi. That was Fallout 4. If you guys enjoyed that video, please slap that like button. You want more content from me? Hit subscribe. And until next time, guys, be good, behave, stay out of trouble, and or don't get caught. And also, don't mess with strange rodents. You don't know if there's going to be a cure or not. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.